what them do? Them think it too harsh. You know what I mean? That too aggressive, man. People are dying of famine and so. So them take the word and they put it behind them, man. And them refuse to take it. You know what I mean? So when them things that will come upon them, as the scripture says, it will catch them at an instant, all of a sudden. You know, they catch them at a sudden because guess what? They feel like this Esau way of life or this society will go on forever, man. They don't think it will come to an end. So when you come and tell them, say, oh, America be this shy, such and such and such and such, they don't want them things to really happen. You know what I mean? Because as the scripture says, them trust, you know, pressure and trust in this society, man. Right? And this is all them can see. So when you come and tell them things, they don't believe, man. They put it behind them. But scripture say, oh, you know, it will come upon you as a thief in the night.
Yeah, can. Which is right, man. It said, dear Lord, I come as a thief in the night, man. It says, back to the article, it says, Congressional Democrats and advocates for the poor were quick to condemn the administration actions, as all opposition will do, which basically they're going at the setting them out. See?
Two of them are for the same boss.
Yeah. It says, Senator Debbie Stabenow said the plan will only serve to punish workers whose jobs are seasonal or unreliable. Basically, you know much job, seasonal job jokes though, especially from out here where we say a lot of them go farm work and some go work in hotels. When you know a year time, them go up on this the program. A lot of people from out here go up on program work with seasonal work, man. So this, as I'm saying here, it comes as a punishment to those people, man. Then, so this administration, it says basically this administration is out of touch with the families who are struggling to make ends meet by working seasonal jobs or part-time jobs. Then, you Negroes, Native Americans, and Latinos, man. Then, hey, from the Negro straight down to the so-called Mexican, man. See? And part-time jobs with unreliable hours. See? So that means that your work hours can cut on the time. You must reach the 20-hour work requirement for benefit of this thing, man. See? See? Unreliable hours said. Stabenow, the top Democrat and the state committee of agriculture, nutrition and forestry. See? So basically it says denying them basic food and nutrition is not the route that a fair and compassionate administration or either party should take, he said in a statement. See? Hey, so basically when this is coming, this is coming to a lot of people are going to get denied food and nutrition, man. And guess what? You know, hey, if you're a country like America, see, we have so much people when they come down on welfare, when hunger start chipping, see, people are going to go all crazy, man. All kind of rioting, see, all kind of, hey, it will become a civil unrest, man.
Hey, it will go in a time when the scripture tells you, all jobs are going to fail, man.
Yeah,
justice. So, when the benefits them take away and the jobs fail. What you going to have? See, this is Ecclesiastes.
War, man.
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse. Let's start at verse 12, 1. Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. So remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth.
So now why time is supposed to remember the Heavenly Father? See me, you have about some shy. And don't wait until it's too late. See, people say, put that off from day to day. Lord, for in your security, I get basically be destroyed. So now is the acceptable time. See, make a step here. Don't wait till it's too late. We have time now. See, when Esau, Edom, above, remove us from off of YouTube. See, because you're not a boy long, you know? Run down a boy, you know? Like out here in Jamaica, you know, you have run down a boy long.
Pot of bubble.
Pot of bubble, just reach on to the part there. But that's how we are reach right now.
That's simmer down, you know?
Yeah, that's, you know? And that's how we reach right now because it's what take place. But remove us off of YouTube. I've been looking for this over the years, you know, because it's go back to Bible prophecy. So now we have time, so we know what time we're living in, you know. One?
So, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
One?
While the evil days come not.
While the evil days come not. While the time of Jacob's trouble come not. So now what time is supposed to remember Yahweh Bashim Shai. One?
Right? Nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say I have no pleasure in them.
Exactly.
Right. I'm not going to pleasure in the days to come.
Yeah, you have pleasure. Come out your comfort zone now.
Because the wine shall be bitter to them.
Can.
But drink it, that time to come, you go on.
I think you go to the house of mourning and at the house of mirth, man.
Right.
See?
Right. So it's a while the sun, nor the light, nor the moon, nor the stars be darkened, nor the clouds return up for the rain.
Right,
in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
We're approaching that day right now. You see me, and all these leaders, you see me, all these politicians are tremble.
Can.
You see, because a lot of things want to take place here. You see me, riot.
With them now can control, man.
Right.
Hunting, and all these things that take place. You see me, total uproar that take place across the world. Yo.
This has been happening in
been seen, gone, we already see it. And I go back to Bible prophecy. It don't get worse than even that, yo. Because people are going to drop like fly.
Right.
Right?
So it's saying the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble,
Right?
and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few.
Grinders cease. The jobs are going to cease because they are few.
Right.
So few people are going to work. See, a few people are work and majority of people don't have a job. So we think will happen. People are going to riot, yo. See, people are going to lose it and they're going to riot. Go on.
Right. So and those that look out the window be darkened.
Those that look out the window be darkened. Because people are seeing the future in there because few people are work. And then they must move to make things better. And you know, Jacob then open in this society. So when they lose it, what think will happen?
Hey. And clearless daughters when they scripture speak, but I'm going to start selling body out on the street. Man.
A lot of them already do it.
But we're going to on a rise, because that only means I getting money right now. Yeah. Or as the scripture said, only let us be called by thy name. Take away the approach. I'm going in line with a man of the Lord or something.
And basically, a lot of these men out there now look at these women, man. Because when hunger starts chipping, no man give up. No man like damn boat, little punani, man. Man want to punani when hunger chipping, man. Man think about forget food to eat. See?
That's one more burden for you, man. One more to feel. So it's and the doors be shut in the street when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up, right, and the voice of the birds and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Right, man.
Yeah.
So it's the 2nd Ezra 15. Alright. And verse 14 says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction joy nigh.
Right now, we're approaching the time right now.
Yeah.
You see, when the destruction of this society, you see, it's very close, right at the door. Yeah, we can't clear that right now, go on.
Right. For the sword and their destruction joy nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another,
race war
in their hand.
Because you have race war, because Bible prophet, race war is part of Bible prophecy. It's going to take place. So-called Negroes, Latinos and Native American Indian against the so-called white man and all these Indian nations. They tell you now on Zechariah 9 and 13, or 9 and 12. So last them after I rise up, after I'm going to brother, bring up because I don't want to quote you wrong.
As I bring up this, I'm just bringing out a little part from the article here. It says the Urban Institute in a study released last month estimate that taken together, the 3 measures would affect roughly 2.2 million households and 3.7 million individual beneficiaries. James D. Wheel, the president of the Food Research and Action Center, said the plan is deeply flawed and ill-conceived and would lead to higher rates of hunger and poverty. So basically that's hey, you see this that was coming, I expect there will lead to higher rates of hunger and poverty, man. So when people getting hungry, as them say, when a man hungry, mate hungry. So when a man hungry, you know, say boy, he's going to take action because he want food to eat.
Man, we are thief, you see me, whatsoever.
Yeah, our kill
we have to get it, yo.
It says, the final rule will cause serious harm. Here it says the final rule would cause serious harm to individuals, communities. You see? It's caused serious harm to individuals, communities, and the nation while doing nothing to improve the health and employment of those impacted by the rule.
See? Earlier. See, a lot of people going to basically say, oh, you see me, shit ain't getting better.
And
I'm going to lose it, and I'm going to burn place. You see me, rob. See, you see me, rob a certain place, I'm going to basically run in, and you have people shoot them, because you have certain people who laugh. You see me, certain place of food them.
It's across individual, communities, and the nation, man. Because basically, hey, when hunger start affect the individual, he going to terrorize the community. See? And by the time the community start get terrorized, it will spread towards the nation, man. See? Yeah.
Zechariah 9 verse 13, so when I bend Judah for me.
So that's what the Lord said, when they bend Judah for me, and Judah basically is the American Negroes. So you have the Southern Kingdom, which Judah the head. You see me? Judah, Benjamin and Levi, which are so-called Negroes in America, West Indians and Asians. But at the Southern Kingdom, so last time bend Judah for him, go on.
Right. Fill the bow with Ephraim.
Fill the bow with Ephraim, which is so-called Puerto Rican. You see, we've had the head for the Northern tribe. So you'll rise up both the Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom. Go on.
And rise up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece.
So you'll rise up both the Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom against thy sons, O Greece. Talking about the so-called white man. You see me? Because they want to take on the Greek custom. They want to call themselves the Greeks. You see, so the race war is coming too. Because race war are part of Bible prophecy. The brother basically bring it out right here. Go on. And
make thee as the sword of a mighty man.
So Lord, make both the Southern and the Northern Kingdom, see me, as the sword of a mighty man. Hey, we are come together as one. Go back to Ezekiel 37 and 16. Yo. Lord said basically we have one stick. Yo. So we are rise up people right now.
And we can bring this out as of all the protests that are going on over the world. And the scripture said the uproars of the people across the world, man. Hey, if you're checking out South America and the rest of them countries, man. See? A lot of them tribes down, a lot of the northern tribes in South America, like countries like Brazil, see? Argentina, Bolivia, see? Chile, Peru and the rest of them countries, Ecuador. A lot of them countries that's been in a lot of protests since the other day, man. See? And the main tribe now rise. So you know, say, as the scripture said, the Lord said, I'm going to bend Judah, man. So the time will come when Judah will rise, man. Anytime you see Judah rise, then that's the time when all shit are going to hit the fan, man. See?
So if I Judah as a whole lion, man.
Can.
We shall rose them up. Alright, so back in 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. And they shall not regard their kings nor princes.
But not busy about a politician and a president when shit hit the fan. It's all about survival. You see, me, a lot of them even get these politicians or these presidents. It's in night time to come. Because they've been telling lies. So the matter of them are going to hunt in night time to come. So after them people are going to get put to death by the same people. The same people, but them basically been telling lies over the years. Go on, brother.
And the course of the action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Because you know you have a checkpoint, certain street or certain lane get locked down. You see, by military. You see, the soldiers are coming in and go, you see me, lock off certain lane or certain street. You see, if you try to control the mass of people, because you have cases that take place all around the world. See me, left, right and center. So they might try to control the mass of people. Plus, military invade the country. Because you have different military from different countries that invade countries. The
resources, man.
If they have resources, spoils a war.
Spoils a war, it's right, man.
A man shall have no, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Because of the pride, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
But men going to be scared. Because pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. I'm going to cry like a woman in travail pain. So if I'm going to cry like a woman, where a woman will cry like? That's the question they ask. So why can't we scripture saying I'm going to cry like a woman? I know some man, majority of the man in this western side of the world, feminine already. So we think I got my time to come.
So it's, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and because of great tribulation.
Because of what? Lack of bread, famine, and for great tribulation.
I will just bring out the article, and the article show said this planet Trump come out here, I bring more hunger and poverty upon people, man. Affect many individuals, man.
Yes. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. It's the beginning. Start at 17. Say, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
So this is how Jesus has basically say, woe is me, who will deliver him in those days?
Yes,
you see, I think the average people think about what they ahead. Because they believe that the society and believe it will continue to favor. But this is how the scripture say. It's what I say. Who will deliver him in the days to come?
That's what I think. How
he
get saved, man?
How he get delivered from him thing? You see what will take place? What?
Beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the poor shall stand in fear.
Because the power shall stand in fear, so all these leaders are going to tremble. You see, when the level of chaos will take place. So, what them I even try to you see me run from them country, and I'm going to flee from them country and flee to a different country. But worse things are happening. See, what's going to happen, that's going to take place in time to come.
Which is right, man.
Because I'm going to flee from a lion and a bear met him. See, I run from one trouble and the next trouble. You run from some man with some basically some tall long gun. You see me, I run go buck up in some basically some military.
Which is right, man.
See, also man basically with knife want to kill you. See, I run from one trouble to the other. So that these presidents or leaders are going to flee from one country to the next country, go up in something worse. Right?
And the powers shall stand in fear.
Right.
The beginning of evils.
Right.
What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Right. There is what I say. What shall I do when these evils to come? Because in back here today in the reincarnation.
The old famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourge for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wicked ways, nor be mindful of the scourges.
So people now turn, lot of people now turn from their wicked ways. See, they continue to believe in this way of life and continue to do their wickedness until the time of destruction. See, because everything was predestined. But the elect are Yahweh Shemi or Shai, or basically cancel them ways and turn back to the Heavenly Father. See, because all about the elect on this side. See, so that I say all praises.
I know what I'm saying. As it's written, let the multitude perish, man. Because you have people who just get created to face the destruction when they come, man.
So when I say all praises and honor to Yahweh Shemi or Shai, Shemi Kakodash, and double and stay apostles and elders of women stone, shalom to all our brothers out there push us through. And continue to push us through because pretty soon they will leave this wicked society. Shalom.
Shalom.